So you're about to perform in just a couple hours. Is there any pre-show ritual that you do to get ready? Any routine you have?
Well, my pre-show rituals, every time I'm nervous, actually, I bite my bullet. I drink tea, I do warm-ups, I say a prayer before every show, and go on stage and hopefully have a good show.
Do you get nervous at all?
Sometimes I do, and when I am,
right. Do you have advice for kids that maybe love music, love singing in their room, but they're terrified to get up on stage?
Well, it's you always do the trick, picture people in their underwear. That always works. I use that sometimes. But, to just feel the music. Do it as if you're still in your room and just go out there and not be afraid of anything.
Awesome. So when you're on tour, you're doing the same songs night after night after night. How do you keep them fresh and fun for you to perform?
Well, we change them up a little bit. Me and the band have some fun with it, and every night I'll do. You feel it. It's really it sounds corny, but you really just feel it. You feel it every night, and it's always a different feeling every night.
Awesome. And I saw your cool photos of your new red piano. How did that come about that you decided to change it up like that?
Well, I wanted to keep the piano, but, I was thinking I want to give somebody something, I want to give the fans something new to talk about. So, I actually, before I go on, I tell the crew, I always have them cover it, even during my sound check, and, they ask me, well, why do you cover it? And I said, because everybody thinks it's black. And I want everybody to think it's black, and even the crew guys until they pull it off. So.
Awesome. So lots of surprises.
Exactly. I like surprises and secrets.
Cool. Is there one song on your set list that you really look forward to performing every night?
It's probably Unfriend You, which I actually just pre-released it on Facebook. I just put it up there. I don't know if you've heard it yet.
I heard a little bit of it. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's great. Yeah, very much.
And so I put that up on Facebook, and I love performing it because some of the girls know the lyrics, but most of them are like, oh, this is a new song.
This is a little bit off topic, but tell me about performing at the White House. What was that like?
Oh, the White House was so much fun. I got to meet Mr. and Mrs. Obama and their two daughters, which was, you don't meet the president every day.
No, you don't.
And, the performance went really well, and it was a really cool atmosphere.
Awesome. Very cool. Was there tons of Secret Service and security everywhere?
There was lots of security and lots of Secret Service, yes. Because Michelle actually went down and watched my set, and so there was officers on stage, on the sides, and they're very official.
But you've never felt so safe in your life.
I felt very safe.
Awesome. So can you take me through, do you have kind of a routine while you're on tour, or is every day really different for you?
Someone has a routine. I usually wake up in the morning and I'll call everybody back in LA and I'll say, what are we doing here? Send me some designs, send me the covers, send me all this. So I'll call everybody, and then I do school. And then from then on, I usually have a couple interviews, and I do all of that. I go to sound check. I have some more interviews. I get ready for the show. I do the show, do a post meet and greet afterwards, which takes very long, but it's lots of fun. And then maybe a couple more interviews, and then we get on the bus and go somewhere else.
Awesome. How do you keep in touch with your friends and family while you're on the road?
Well, I'm always on my phone, I'm always Twittering, I'm always Skyping, I keep in touch very well.
Do you bring a memento with you to remind you of home at all?
I honestly don't. That's actually a good question. I might start doing that.
I remember when I used to go to summer camp, I always brought my pillow with me.
I bring my pillow. I do bring it.
Is there one city that you're really looking forward to?
New York, baby. How can you beat it? We're in New York. And I'm really excited for New York because I do my Empire State of Mind cover. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just told you that.
It's okay. It'll go up after the show. You'll already have performed. People will know. And do you maybe have a funny story you can share about being on tour with Cody?
Funny story. Well, we're always scaring each other. Everybody will just be like, bah! And then somebody will be, ah! And then what's really fun, though, is we have Cody's little brother who's 7, Tom. And oh my gosh, he entertains all of us.
Cody told me that he put a poster of himself over your bed one day.
And then I took that down, and then I put a poster of me on Allie's bunk. So now I'm like, oh, Allie, I can be in your dreams every night.
Awesome. And just the last question is, what's one thing that you've learned about Cody since being on the road with him?
Well, I've learned how we're both similar artists, but how we're so different, and how everything runs with us. It's completely different, but we become such great friends. So it's good being on tour with them.